Hi, it's Donna here with How To Heroes, and today I'm going to make my version of salmon mousse with no dairy. I like salmon mousse, I like the creaminess of it, but for myself and my friends who don't want all that fat, I came up with my own version. And I'm also going to serve it on English cucumber, so no crackers, no bread, no gluten. So first I'm going to have an English cucumber. I really like these. They're a little more expensive, but relatively no seeds, a lot less moisture than regular cucumbers, and they really hold up well as a cracker substitute. So to make it a little more decorative, I'm going to do what we call scoring. I'm going to score the cucumber. So you can do this with a fork or with a zester or any tool you like. Doesn't require anything special, but just do it with conviction. Just dig right in and just go right to the end. And go to the other side, same thing, right to the end. And do as many or as few of these as you like. Just try to keep it symmetrical. And I think that's enough. And just going to slice them up. One English cucumber, which is twice the size of this, will make about 50 slices. So if you're going to use these for an hors d'oeuvre, you're going to get a good 50 out of this. So I think it's well worth the price. So we're just going to slice these. So I'm going to set these aside on a paper towel just for a minute or so to absorb some of the moisture. Again, they don't have to drain salted over a sieve like you would a regular cucumber, which is so water laden. And they're cute. All right, now my cucumber slices are just drying a little bit on a paper towel, and we're going to assemble the mousse. I'm going to start with 1/3 cup of canned chickpeas. They have all the moisture that I need. You could cook your own chickpeas, takes you a couple of days. I love these, and I think they work beautifully in this mousse. And I'm doing all this in a small food processor chopper. The bigger one is just going to be too intense, and everything is just going to glom together on the blade. So the smaller one is going to work much better. So to this, I'm going to add 1 teaspoon Dijon mustard, teaspoon of olive oil. Doesn't have to be exact. The wedge of 1 lemon, which is about a teaspoon. And 1 tablespoon of coconut milk. No dairy, no soy, but this is what's going to give you some moisture. And you want to get the chickpeas and the liquid in first. If you add the salmon part of the salmon mousse, again, your food processor is going to hate you and not work. So we're going to blend this all up. And now I have 2 ounces of smoked salmon. They come in a package of about 4 ounces. I find 2 is really sufficient. This is a nice sockeye salmon, nice vibrant color. Even though for the most part you won't find any pin bones in smoked salmon, it's always good just to run your finger along them. Nobody wants a bone. And this looks pretty good. So I don't want to break this up. I want to put them in the whole slices. Again, a lot of dry stuff in here, so you need your food processor to have something to kind of glom onto. And to that, I have a pinch of salt and 1/2 teaspoon of garlic powder in here. Garlic powder, I just kind of been experimenting with this for a while, and it really just brings out a lot of flavor. So I'm going to sprinkle that in there. A little bit of black pepper, try to get it in the bowl. And some fresh dill. You can put in as much or as little dill as you want. It's just, it's going to add a little bit of color, great aroma, great taste. And fresh herbs, you can't go wrong. All right, that's it. Gonna blend it until I like the consistency of it, which depending on any given day or how much stuff I put in there, could take a couple of seconds, could take up to a minute. So this is the consistency you're looking for. It's nice and soft, nice and pliable. It's not runny, like as a mousse sometimes would be, but believe me, it's got great, great, great consistency. It's exactly what you want. And now I'm going to bring out my cucumbers and we will set them up. So now, as you can see, I've started to put my mousse on the cucumbers. It's so easy. It takes about maybe a teaspoon of the mousse, which is plenty. Kind of packs a punch. You could pipe it on with a piping bag. You'd have to pretty much use a pretty wide tip, but that would also be really pretty. Okay. Then I just make kind of a little indentation and garnish with some nonpareil capers. And some chopped red onions. Pretty much what you'd see as an accompaniment with smoked salmon. I just think it goes really well with these little one bite wonders. Then you want to just kind of garnish with some fresh dill. And you definitely have to hit it one more time with some garlic powder. There are just 5 here. This would definitely make about 15 to 20 more. And there you go, gluten-free, dairy-free salmon mousse on English cucumbers.